So this is the balcony of Signature Tower 2, floor 33, room 717, and I'm just going to give you a guided tour of the skyline from the balcony. So just off to the left there you can see the edge of New York, which is a fabulous place with a roller coaster on the outside, which is really made me feel sick, to be quite honest. And then sweeping round, you can see in the foreground the new Polo Towers, and in the background Monte Carlo. I'll just zoom in. So you have Monte Carlo, then you have the new city centre development. Not sure of the name of the one on the left, but the curved one coming into view is Aria, which is absolutely fantastic place. Some really nice places to eat inside there. And over the top of the Cream Tower, which I don't know the name of, you've got Vidara, which doesn't have a casino, but it's a really swanky hotel, really posh. Those 3 or 4 towers there belong to the Cosmopolitan, which is about as posh as it's possible to get. Really, really nice hotel. Then between the two, I think if you can just see through, is the Rio, where we went to see a show last night, and where Penn and Teller are on, but they're actually on holiday. See them. The white building is the edge of PH Tower. Planet Hollywood, I think that's their old building. And sweeping around you've got PH Westgate, which is the building. Blue facade on the outside, and then closing down, which is in the sun all day and is really hot. And then just beside them you've got the Miracle Mile shops, and a lot of the shopping centres in Vegas have got the same shops in, none of which we can afford anything from. So you've got the likes of Tiffany and Gucci and places like that. Really too many of them in my view. And then close across you've got Tower 1, the 3 towers of Signature MGM. Really, really nice places. Really pleased we decided to come here. And then around to the right we've got out towards downtown and the beautiful place. And sweep around, and then you can see the pool of Tower 1. Actually, I've been calling that Tower 1, it's Tower 3. This is Tower 2, and Tower 1 is closer to the hotel, to the MGM Grand. And that is the pool of Tower 2, which we haven't been in because we've been too busy looking around, and it's in the shade most of the morning anyway. Didn't bother with that. We didn't come here to sunbathe, we came here to explore the city, so that's what we've done. And that again, oh, I wanted to show you something else. Down there you can, and if we're lucky we'll see the monorail go past. That goes from the MGM Grand off that direction all the way to the Stratosphere Tower, and end to end, because we did it last night, was about 15 minutes, and it's $12 for 24-hour pass, which is good. I think it's $27 for 3 days. Either way it's good value, but it's limited because it only goes to certain parts of the strip, and there's still a lot of walking to do anyway. Off to that way, if you know where the Luxor and the Mandalay Bay, there's another free monorail runs between those hotels, which is good. And then there's another monorail which runs from the Bellagio right behind the new city centre development, drops you off at all of these hotels, and that's free as well. So that's a handy thing to go on if you get a chance. And I'm hoping before I finish that the monorail will hove into view, but it doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, just another word, out the back there you can see that beyond the mountains you've got the Grand Canyon and Lake Las Vegas, which was absolutely spectacular. We went out on a helicopter ride. Takes about 3-4 hours, something like that. Takes you down into the canyon, and it was spectacular. I mean, if Las Vegas is spectacular for the buildings, then nature's done its best with the Grand Canyon, because it's equally spectacular and well. It's not cheap, but well worth a visit. I think it kind of rounds off the whole deal with Las Vegas. Gambling and sightseeing and going to the canyon, I think, is probably equally as important. So I hope you find this helpful. I would very, very highly recommend Signature. It's a bit of a trek, a bit of a walk to MGM Grand and getting around, but the hotel itself is absolutely wonderful. I mean, there is nothing I've stayed in that comes anywhere close to Signature. And you do feel, when you leave the MGM Grand and come into the little corridor that brings you to the towers, that you're coming somewhere special. And the rooms, well, they are really, really nice. So there you go, MGM Grand Signature Tower 2. Oh, and